Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain the types of inheritance. In my previous video, I explained about the inheritance, how to create the parent class and how to create the child class. Now let's see what are the types in the inheritance. So we have these are the types in the inheritance. So you know the single inheritance. What is the single inheritance? We'll be having. Consider this A is nothing but the parent class and B is nothing but the child class. Okay, A is nothing but the parent class and B is nothing but the child class. So we'll be having one parent and only one child. So we'll be having only one parent class and we'll be having the one child class. So this child class is inherited from the parent class. So this is known as the single inheritance. So this is known as a single inheritance. And one more, we have multi-level. So what is the multi-level? So C is nothing but the child class. So this is the child class and B is the parent of C. As or no. So B is the parent of C and A is the parent of B. A is the parent of B. So B is the parent of C and A is the parent of B. In this scenario, so B will act as a parent and C will act as a child. In this scenario, A will act as a parent and B will act as a child. So this is known as multiple. Means we'll be having one child class and more than one parent class. So for an example, let's take C is a son and B is the father. A will be grandfather. So it's a father's father. As on a father's father is grandfather. So in this way they will be multi-level. So here again we can include one more thing. Let it be X. Means the X is the parent of A. Means grandfather's father. So in that way the inheritance classes will be going. So this is a multi-level in this way. So what is the difference between the single inheritance and the multi-level inheritance means? In the single inheritance, we'll be using the single class, parent class and the single child class. But here, we'll be extending like one child class and we can use multiple parent classes. So which will be extending. So in this scenario, the B will act as a parent, C will act as a child. And in this scenario, A will act as a parent and B will be acting as a child. So this is known as a multi-level inheritance. Next comes under the multiple inheritance. What is multiple inheritance means? Look at here very carefully. Let's consider A is like a father. So let it be A is a father and let it be B is a mother. So for the father and mother will be having only one child. Let it consider. So for one child will be having a parent which is father and the mother. Means for one child class is extended from the father's class and even the child is extended from the mother class also. So means the father and mother will be acting as the parents for the child. For the one child will be having the father and the mother, two parent classes. Okay, this is known as multiple inheritance. Now what is hierarchical inheritance? What is hierarchical? In general, what is hierarchical? Hierarchical is nothing but like a tree structure. It's like a tree structure. So look at here. Let's consider here C is a parent. C is a parent. And for this parent, we'll be having the two children. We'll be having the two children, which is A and B. Let's consider A is a child 1 and B is the child 2. So for the one parent, for one parent we can have two children. For the one parents, we can have two children. So this is known as a hierarchical in the tree-like structure. And for this child, again we can have more two children. For the A, again we can have the two children which is D and E. In this way also it is possible. So similarly for B also, B can also act as a parent for more two childs. So this is like a tree-like structure, so which is a hierarchical inheritance. So this is hierarchical. Next, hybrid inheritance. What is hybrid? So this is known as hybrid means, look at here this diagram very carefully. So this A will be acting as a parent for the only B, not for the C. So A is for the A and C, there is no connection between A and C. So for A and B only we have one connection, which is A is a parent and B will be acting as a child, but C is not connected to the A. So we have no relation with the A and C. But now look at here, B and C are the parents of D. Okay, B and C is the parent of D. Let's take a real example, real life example. Let's take the A as a grandmother. A as a grandmother and B will be acting as a mother and C will be acting as a father. For the mother and father will be having only one child. Okay, will not have any relation between the grandmother and the father. Yes or no? So we'll be having the relation between the mother, father and the child. Yes or no? This scenario is known as hybrid inheritance. So these are some types of inheritance which we'll be using in the Python. So let's start one by one. First we'll start with the single inheritance, which is simple. Okay, so what is a single inheritance? So in the single inheritance, we'll be having a one parent class and one child class, where the one child class will be inherited from the parent class. Okay, let's try practically so that you can understand more clearly. In my previous videos also I explained you about this. So now also I will be explaining once again. Don't worry. So let's take an example for the single inheritance. So let's see what is the syntax for the creation of the parent class. What is the syntax? Class, and let it be the parent class is a dog. Let's consider the parent class is dog. Okay, now what is the syntax for the child class? Similarly, class, let's take the child as puppy. Puppy is the child for the parent, which is dog. Yeah, let's take the child as puppy and we have to inherit this child parent class into the child class. No, yes, now we have to specify the parent class in the child class. So this is known as a inheritance. Now in this we'll be specifying some function like a def speak self. Let's consider the simple function which is self. Now similarly in this also we'll be specifying some function name which is bark. Here also we'll be specifying with the simple function which is a self. Now here we'll be writing some code which print statement I am a parent. Okay, now here also we'll be writing the simple print statement which is I am child. So this is the representation of parent class and the child class. No, so now to access this parent and child class we have to create object creation for only child class. Okay, now let's consider the object name as obj and the object creation should be done for the child class only. Yes or no? Only for the child class. So what is the child class name? Which is a puppy. Okay, done. Now to access the methods which are there in this, we have to explicitly specify with the object name which is obj dot. What are the functions over here? Bark and obj. One more thing is speak something. Yeah. Now let's see. Yeah, we are getting the output like I am child, I am parent. So we are getting I am child and I am parent. So this is known as single inheritance. So this is known as single inheritance. So where we'll be having a single child class and single parent class. Yes or no? I think you got clarity about the single inheritance. Similarly, we'll try with the multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance means we'll be having one more parent class. So this dog is extended from one more parent class. Yes or no? Let's try that thing. Once see here, what is multi-level inheritance? Where the child class is extended from the parent class. Again, this parent class is extended from one more parent class. In this way, we have to try. So, let's see practically. Okay, now let's try multi-level. Okay, for the multi-level, we have to add one more parent class. Let's take the parent class is animal. Okay, yeah, this is the parent class. In this we have to specify some function. Let it be def, and let's take demo. Okay, simple demo, and let's try to print this statement. And yeah, animal is a parent. Yeah, animal is a parent. Now, so when this both are acting like an animal and dog, when we consider this both classes, this dog will be acting as a child for the animal. Yes or no? So here also we have to specify the animal. Yes or no? For the dog and animal will be acting as a parent and dog will be acting as a child. So we have to specify the animal's parent class in the child class. And when we consider this both, here dog will be acting as a parent and puppy will be acting as a child. So here again we can specify with one more method, which is demo. Now let's see. Yeah, now we are getting three statements, which is I am child, I am parent, animal is a parent. This statement also we are getting because in the puppy we have dog class, in dog we have animal class. Yes or no? So in animal we have animal is a puppy. So first the puppy will be executing, which is I am child, and in the puppy we have dog class. In dog, what is it? I am parent. I am parent will be coming executing here, and in the dog class we have animal class also. In the animal we have animal is a parent. So animal is a parent will be also executing. So this is the way to use multi-level inheritance. So you'll be having some doubt. So the object creation should be done for the only child class. So when we look at here, in this condition, dog will be also acting as a parent to the, dog will be also acting as a child to the animal. Then dog is also the child class. Then we can create the dog also the object creation. Yes or no? Let's try by creating the dog as object creation. What will be getting? Yeah. Now let's change the puppy to the dog class. Now let's see what will be the output. So why? Because in this condition dog will be acting as a child. Now see, look at here. What is the error? Dog object has no argument bark because till here, look at here, till here dog is a child for the animal, but dog is a parent for the puppy. Yes or no? Dog will be acting as a parent for the puppy. At that time bark will be not executing, bark function cannot execute because till here only, because we use the dog which is a parent for the puppy. Yes or no? So to consider this, we have to not specify the bark function. Yes or no? We have to not specify the bark function because in the bark function, dog will be acting as a parent. Okay? In the demo, dog will be acting as a child. But when it comes to the bark function, bark will be acting as in the bark function, dog will be acting as a parent to the puppy. Okay, here we cannot use because the object creation should be done for the only the child class. So here the dog will be becoming to the parent class. So now let's see. Now we'll be getting the output. Okay, so you got the clarity of using this object creation and the class and multi-level inheritance and single inheritance. So these are some concepts which will be using in inheritance. So this is one type of inheritance concept. I think you understood about the single inheritance, and multi-level inheritance. So this is the multi-level inheritance, and this is single inheritance. And that's it for this video, and from next video I will be explaining the remaining types in the inheritance. And thanks for watching. Let's meet in next video.